What's up guys, it's Cookie Junkie here bringing you another dose of Minecraft. Today I'm doing a mod spotlight on the Chainz mod, which is by Jade Nightblazer. All the links you'll need will be in the description below, so go and check that out. And this does require Forge, so you're going to need to get that. If you don't know how to install that, just search for it on YouTube and there are a ton of videos on it, so yeah. This mod introduces 10 new items and it provides a way of crafting chainmail armor, which is really good, seeing as you still can't get it, which is pretty surprising, seeing as Mojang are kind of really dishing out the updates nowadays that they haven't updated it so you can actually craft chainmail armor. But anyway, the items we have is a threader, a iron chain elevator, a chain link, a chain length of chain, iron wire, I can't remember what that's called, come back to it, a fibre line bow, a slingshot, normal string, and I'll say normal string, but you'll see in a minute. And this is a fibre slingshot. So what's this called again? I forgot. It's got a really strange name. All these can be found if you just go into search items and scroll right down to where the books start, and they're all just kind of here. So where is it? There we go. The garrots. I can't even say that. Garrot wire, whatever that is. So and that's not string. I said it was string. It's fibre wire. So to get the wires, what you've got to do is you've got to make a threader. I'm not going to show you the crafting recipes. They're all on the forum page. Just go and have a look. And you get some wool anyway. So I've got my wool block here, and you just keep right clicking on this, which may look like a tripwire hook, but it's not. It's threader. So if I just right click. It does take a while sometimes, but eventually there will be, there we go, like then, there will be some fibre wire, well, string, getting through. It is string, I'm lying. Yeah, so you get string thrown out, and then you make the fibre wire by combining the string and the iron wire. Right, that's right. To get the iron wire, you just use the iron ingot on this, and this is kind of its main use, since you can get string without doing that, but yeah. You just keep right clicking on it like you would do before, and eventually you will get some iron wire just as you did before. There we go. And the threader will go like this, and you can't use it, you've got to wait till it goes back down again. So yeah, that's really cool. So what can you do with this then? Well, we can make an elevator. So here it is. It's simply a 3x3 kind of wood plank grid. You can use any block which supports itself, which only leaves 2 blocks out that you can't use. You cannot use sand and you cannot use gravel, because obviously they just fall with gravity. Everything else is fine as long as it's like a proper block. And you put the special elevator block on top of it. You use the chain, what's it called? The length, I think it's just called a length of chain, to be honest. The iron chain, and you've got to put it up to the point where you want to go up to. And then underneath what you've done, so if I just go down here, you've got to put it underneath that block, and that will kind of tell it where the limit is to go down. So let's go back over here. You put a lever on it. This doesn't come on normally, obviously, and if you just choose which direction you want to go in, when you right click on the actual elevator without anything in your hands, it will go up. So you can see I went up. So you just kind of have to really spam it to get up. So as you can see, going up. And if it got broken or something, you can actually just climb up the chain, which is a pretty cool little feature. And the good thing about this is, it's so easy, you know what I mean? Like, some people get real annoyed with having to set up other elevator plugins and mods where you've got to like define each level. With this you don't, you just go up and then you can stop. Or you can, you know what I mean, it's really easy. So as you can see here, it's been defined as like that's the highest point it can go. But the problem with going this high is that if I go back down again, it takes the full lot down. And the maximum it can have, which is what I kind of wanted to demonstrate with this, is a 7x7 grid. So that's 49 blocks it can move. So what you've got to do is, if you're having like platforms like I had, you'd have to go a block lower so it doesn't do this and start taking the whole platform with it. So yeah, that's I don't know why those are there. That's pretty much it for the elevator block, and if I just show you this, as you can see, the chain goes all the way up from the bottom, so you don't have to worry about, like, I just put one chain there and it just extends. Don't worry about them to put it all there. So yeah, and it doesn't matter which way you do it. You can start on the top floor, you can and put one there and put like a massive line down to the bottom, or you can start on the bottom floor and put a massive line right down to the bottom of chains, and then just put a little one on the bottom. So I've pretty much shown you the elevator, and something which is really nice is you can actually use the little chain links. If I just type it in here, you can use these chains to craft the chainmail armor, and you do this just in the same setup as you would do with any armor, which is really nice feature, and a lot of people are probably going to download it just for that. The weapons, now this is a good thing. These are really good. We've got the 5-wire bow, and we've got a 5-wire slingshot. I ain't bothered with a normal slingshot, but I'll just say when it's got fibre instead of just the normal string, it lasts longer. Like for argument's sake, the bow has an endurance of 450, I think, and it can deal a damage of about 6 hearts when it's fully strung, when it's like fully pulled back, in other words. So I've got like a lovely little field of cows there. So if I just take one of them out, you'll see it is, I'd say it's a lot more powerful, and it does seem to fly a lot straighter as well. So, you know, honestly, I prefer the bow to the sword just because it requires more skill and stuff, but at the minute it's not really worth using a bow in Minecraft, and I think they should really think about introducing this permanently into the mod where you can have really decent bows like this. So there you go. Now the slingshot is very interesting because I think this is probably the best thing in the mod. It's really nice, it's nicely textured, and it fires seeds of all things. So you know when you farm you'll have like extra seeds. Well, now you can actually, you know, use them, because you never really need all the seeds it gives you, and now there's like an actual use for them. So you can just like fire it. You fire it just as far as an arrow really, and I don't know how much damage it fully does, but it does a lot, and it's a good use of resources really. So yeah, that's really interesting. And finally, you will probably wonder what the garrote wire is. Well, if you go up to an animal, now some people look at this, and then just kind of right click them. You should be able to do this. Die. This isn't really. Oh, there we go. So you see, if you go up to something and right click, it will kill it. So that's very strange but nice thing. It's not really working on them. I think it's probably just bugged out a bit, to be honest. So yeah, that's my mod spotlight of the Chainz mod. It's a really nice mod, and I think a lot of people are going to get this just to have the ability to craft chainmail armor, which is definitely worth it. And I mean, iron's much more abundant in the Minecraft world than diamonds, so it's, you know, it becomes a much more, you know what I mean, it's much easier to use. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please comment below what you think, if you think they should introduce like fibre bows and stuff, or just better bows in general into Minecraft. Maybe like have diamond bows and different options for your bows and stuff, because I think that's something they're really lacking. I'm glad they've put enchantments in now, and that's made it a lot more interesting, but to have a different material of bows is probably going to be a lot better. Slingshot's really nice. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video.